We begin this news hour with a developing story out of Turkey. 3 cabinet ministers have resigned after their sons were charged over a corruption inquiry that has hit the government. The latest official to step down, the environment minister now, and he's urging the prime minister to follow suit. That's an unprecedented challenge to a Turkish leader. The economy minister Zafer Çalayan and interior minister Muammer Güler have also stepped down. Both have sons still in police custody on graft charges. They've described the investigation as a dirty conspiracy against the government, the AJE party and the country. Let's get more now from Isil Sariyuce in Istanbul. What can you tell us about the latest resignation?
I can say that the third resignation is even more important and more significant than the previous ones, because while he was resigning, Environment and Urban Planning Minister Erdoğan Bayraktar had a live phone interview with a Turkish news channel, and he openly and directly accused Recep Tayyip Erdoğan, Turkish Prime Minister, and he asked the resignation of Recep Tayyip Erdoğan. He said Erdoğan was putting pressure on him to give a declaration which will ease Erdoğan's hand. He said he was the construction minister. He was the minister who was in charge of all the construction and all the urban planning in Istanbul and in Turkey. And at the center of the corruption case, there is urban planning. And that minister said Erdoğan has approval on every plan, every change that he was doing. So we can say that the third resignation, is the first crack in Erdoğan's government, in his cabinet.
Well, this really leads to the question of just how vulnerable the government and the Prime Minister are right now.
Prime Minister is actually speaking right now. He is answering the corruption accusations, and he is answering to his own minister as well. He said his party's stance on corruption is uncompromising. Since the start of that corruption scandal, Erdoğan is saying that it's a probe. International probe against his government and against Turkey, organized by the quote-unquote international forces. And he said there are some internal forces who were collaborating with the external forces. He was hinting Gülen movements very openly, whose leader is on exile in USA. And he said Erdoğan will not let the gangs within the stage, who are organizing that plot against his government. As I said, it's the first crack in the government. It's a very significant development, and we can say that that's a political earthquake going on in Turkey in these days, and it's escalating day by day. It already has some effects on Turkish economy. For example, I can say that Turkish stock market has fallen 3% just after the resignation of third minister.
All right, no doubt we'll be talking to you more about this later. For now, thanks so much, Isil.